IELTS Part 154. Nevertheless, the difficulty of items was increased for older examination. Thus, extant adult intelligence tests were created as little more than upward extensions of the original Binet-Simon scales. The Binet-Simon tests are quite effective in predicting school success in both primary and secondary educational environments. However, they have been found to be much less predictive of success in post-secondary academic and occupational domains. Such a discrepancy provokes fundamental questions about intelligence. One highly debated question asks whether college success is actually dependent on currently used forms of measured intelligence, or if present measures of intelligence are inadequately sampling the wider domain of the adult intelligence and adult intellect. One possible answer to this question lies in questioning the performance of psychological method over the pedagogical method for assessing adult intellect. Recent research across the fields of education, cognitive science, and adult development suggests that much of the adult intellect is indeed inadequately sampled by extant intelligence measures and might be better assessed through the pedagogical method of Ackerman 1996 and Gregory 1994. Several lines of research have also converged on redefinition of adult intellect that places a greater emphasis on content knowledge over process. Substantial strides have been made in delineating knowledge aspects of the intellectual performance, which are divergent from the traditional measures of intelligence. For example, Wagner in 1987 demonstrating that the adult performance is greatly influenced by the prior topic and domain knowledge. For example, Alexander et al. 1994. Even some older testing literature seems to indicate that knowledge measured by the graduate records examination GRE is comparable to a better indicator of future graduate school success and postgraduate performance than the traditional aptitude measures by Willingham 1974. Knowledge and intelligence. When an adult is presented with completely novel problem, for example, memorizing a random set of numbers or letters, the basic intellectual processes are typically implicated in predicting which individuals will be successful in solving problems. The dilemma for adult intellectual assessment is that the adult is rarely presented with a completely novel problem in the real world of academic or occupational endeavors. Rather, the problem that an adult is asked to solve almost inevitably draw greatly on his or her accumulated knowledge and skills. One does not build a house by only memorizing physical formula. For an adult intellect, a better conceptualized by the task that the process can accomplish and the skills that he or she has developed rather than the number of digits that can be stored in working memory or the number of syllogistic reasoning items that can be correctly evaluated. Thus, the content of the intellect is at least as important as the process of intellect in determining an adult's real-world problems, solving efficacy. From the artificial intelligence field, researchers have discarded the idea of a useful general problem solver in favor of knowledge-based expert system. This is because no amount of processing power can achieve real-world problem-solving proficiency without an extensive set of domain-relevant knowledge structures Gregory 1994 describes differences between such concepts as potential intelligence, knowledge, and kinetic intelligence, process. Similarly, Shank and Birnbaum of 1994 say that what makes someone intelligent is what he or she knows.